Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Advance, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show. We'll cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we'll give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. So this is a topic I had no idea existed, right, up until not too long ago. So this is a topic that we want to get into. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. And be sure to follow me on Instagram. My handle is CTABANZ. So let's get into this topic today. So we're kind of running low on topics, and then out of nowhere, we just got a flurry of some topics that we wanted to talk about. So Mitch sends me over a topic here. I was actually getting a haircut, and he sent this over to me. He's like, you got to check out this story. Because apparently the Lakers wanted to move LeBron James after he planted a fake story about AD. I'm like, what? So I clicked on the article to see what the headline was, and it has the following headline. Moving James at least crossed Buss' mind. Jeannie Buss thought about trading LeBron after she was furious with Rich Paul for false leak to the media. I'm like, well, no wonder Laker fans want this drama queen out the building. No wonder. Just another reason why this guy can't leave fast enough. But before we even get into what this article had to say, today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, Game Time. One of the things I love the most is making unforgettable memories with family and friends. And one of the things I hate the most is overpaying for tickets only to find out that there was a better deal out there. That's one of the reasons I started using Game Time. Game Time is the easy go-to app for last-minute tickets to sports, concert, and theater events across 60+ states in the US and Canada. Game Time saves me time, money, and stress by curating only the best deals, so I'm not wasting a whole bunch of time scrolling through overpriced tickets. Game Time Picks is my favorite tool. It highlights the best value seats instantly. No more guesswork, no more wasting time. For example, I'm really looking forward to watching some of these NBA Summer League games. Here's what I like to do. I choose between the cheapest deal, the great deal, or the amazing deal. Once you select the ticket you want, you can use their panoramic seat view to ensure you know exactly what you're getting before you buy. So take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the app, create an account, and use code CLNS for $20 off your first purchase. Again, create an account and use redeem code CLNS for $20 off. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. All right, so let's get into what it says here. It said the LeBron era in LA was nearly over before it ever took off. It was only just past mid-season, but the honeymoon was over. LeBron James had arrived in Los Angeles to glitz and glamour, fresh off of a historic chokehold on the Eastern Conference to the tune of 8 straight NBA Finals appearances, but the Los Angeles Lakers were crumbling beneath the weight of expectations. A 24-14 start had faded into a nosedive, 6-15 following Christmas, with James sidelined by a groin injury and team chemistry reduced to rubble. The franchise playoffs hopes were vanishing. Contemplating the unthinkable, Jeff Van Gundy, then announcer for NBA on ESPN, may have given some clout to the unimaginable, but it turns out the Lakers had already considered something massive on the table. The subject of moving James, however, was contemplated by the Lakers. Rick Bucher reported for Bleacher Report in 2019, weeks before Van Gundy aired it. Van Gundy had casually floated the idea of trading the 34-year-old on national television in early March. The suggestion mostly dismissed until Bucher revealed that though that thought had actually crossed the Lakers governor Jeannie Buss's mind. According to Bucher, the idea of terminating the franchise's relationship with Paul by moving James at least crossed Buss's mind, and Paul was made aware of that. This wasn't public posturing. It came from a place of genuine fury. The storm of rumors at the trade deadline that February suggested the Lakers were willing to move every player not named James to acquire all-star forward Anthony Davis from New Orleans was what triggered Buss. The source of the leak, many believed, was James's agent, Rich Paul, who had also happened to represent Davis. Paul denied leaking the information, but Buss didn't buy it. She was furious, per Bucher's report, suspecting Paul had orchestrated a pressuring campaign that fractured her locker room and left young players like Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, and Kyle Kuzma unsure if they were wanted. The Lakers had built around youth, and in a matter of weeks, their trust had been dissolved. The organization's most important partnership between Buss and James was under threat just months into the experiment. a relationship nearly lost. The tension had left a scar. The 2018-19 Lakers finished 37-45, missed the playoffs, and fired head coach Luke Walton. And then the most bizarre unraveling happened when Magic Johnson, who had a major hand in recruiting James to the Lakers the previous summer, abruptly stepped down as the president of basketball operations before the season's finale. The Davis trade didn't materialize until July, after months of upheaval. Bucher's report clarified just how close the Lakers came to fracturing their entire future. Moving James was a flash of an instinct, a gut level response to internal betrayal. And while that moment passed, it reflected just how volatile the first year of LeBron's Laker tenure had become. Who is surprised by any of this? Who is surprised by... The guy is a drama queen. He is a drama queen. This article is saying that they went out there and posted a fake story about the Lakers willing to trade everybody except LeBron James to go land AD, who was a Clutch Sports client. And then the next year, he became a Clutch Sports client. And they're saying that that fake story ended up fracturing the entire locker room and caused all of the young players to lose faith in the Lakers. And it was all made up. It was the guy hadn't even been there for 1 year, and he was causing chaos and mayhem. He hadn't even been there for 1 year, and they were already fed up of him. And now you wonder why so many Laker fans want this guy gone? I'm like, are you kidding me? You think people inside NBA circles don't know this? The guy goes around and is just destruction and chaos. That's why now, this last year, he's going to either have to choose to behave himself or become a total nuisance. And thus far, he has been nothing but a nuisance. By them planning stories about, oh, there were 4 teams that were interested in LeBron. It was the Mavs, the Cavs, the Warriors, and the Clippers. And then all of a sudden, LeBron, like he don't know what he's doing. He goes and takes a picture. Although he works out in the facility, he then decides to post a picture with the Clippers logo in the background, knowing damn well it's a slap to the face of all of the Laker Nation, knowing damn well they're trying to secure the future of their young star Luka Doncic, and you got this guy misbehaving on the sideline. Just misbehaving and causing chaos. And LeBron fans wonder why we want him gone. We want him gone. Gone. You got dumbass LeBron fans asking me questions. Are you a Laker fan, though? Them asking me that. Them who are fans of nobody except LeBron's balls. That's it. That's it. This article is saying this guy has been causing chaos. And the minute, what happened was this. They were willing to tolerate him up until the moment they had a better solution. They said, we done with you. We done with you. We're not extending you nothing. You want to continue playing, go play somewhere else where they'll pay you $50 million, $40 million. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. This article is saying, and then the fake injury, it's all nonsense. They probably sabotaged the entire year. Probably. It was just a total disaster from the start. And we all knew it. Bye.